Hello, folks. This is another week. Welcome to Wealth Creators 101. And before we start, I want to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like it, and share it so that it can get to more people. But today, folks, I want us to talk about being employed and being self-employed. Working for someone or working for yourself. What sounds good? I believe it's working for yourself. You're right. Because what motivates you to wake up very early in the morning to go to work? Most of us, it's the bills that we pay that motivates us each and every morning to go to work. To those who are self-employed, what motivates them is for them to continue building their own empire. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be self-employed or you want to be employed? Folks, let's face it. It's not bad for you to be where you are today if you are employed. But the most important thing that we ought to have each and every day when we go to work for someone is that one day we will start our own and be our own bosses and get the benefits of being your own boss and creating jobs for other people. Because when we are employed, the checks don't get to where we want them to be. They are never enough. But when you are self-employed, all the income is yours. What motivates most of people who are employed to wake up each and every morning is the expense that we always have every day, every week, and every month. We have rent to pay for. We have school loans to pay for. We have our cars loan to pay for. We have mortgage to pay for. Never forgetting food to keep us going as our body fuel. So you find what motivates most of us who are employed, or most of the people who are employed, is the fear of not accomplishing or fulfilling what they ought to fulfill each and every month. Folks, let's face it, as we usually say on this channel, that we just bring an insight of what is happening. What you do with what we give you here is for your own choice. Folks, when you are employed, it doesn't matter the level you are in. You are given targets to fulfill. You are given goals. You are given weekly activities and schedules to work on. And if you don't fulfill all that, what dangles into your eye is being fired. And the worry that follows that is that you're gonna fail on all your bills and expenses that you have to pay each and every month. But folks, if we look at it the other way, and start thinking of being our own bosses, we start having that freedom of living the life that we want, waking up, having the motivation that you are building your own empire, and enjoying each and every coin that you have. You get the financial freedom that you are looking for. So folks, it is high time that these things start ringing into our minds. It starts going with us each and everywhere we go. In our hearts, we start thinking on how we can be our own bosses. I know you are at some point now, but does it ring to your mind that you need to start your own? Does it ring to your mind that you need to build your own empire? Does it ring to your mind that you need also to employ people? When that starts ringing into your mind, then you have started the journey to financial freedom and working to build onto your own empire. Money and bill should not be the motivating factor for us to wake up each and every morning to go to our jobs. But building an empire, building our wealth, building our asset should be the motivating factor for us to wake up each and every morning. And I'll tell you, the guys who are self-employed, these guys are really motivated. Because one, they know they're building their own empire. Two, they know there's no one who is supervising them. Three, all the income or the profit that they generate is their own. I'm just making you to feel envy and start thinking differently on what you can do. It doesn't matter what you are looking for to start. It can be a business. It can be providing services. When you start building that company from the word go, then you're working towards a bigger goal or a bigger picture, which is building your own self. If you can be in your house for 6 months without worrying on how you will pay for your bills, you are headed to the right direction. But if you are in your house each and every day and you find yourself worrying where you will get the money to pay for your bills, you are in the wrong direction. It is high time we start thinking on how we can start our own jobs, start our own empires. And you can start small. You can start with a small capital. Use the job to help you generate the capital that will help you start your own business or employment or job that will make you self-sufficient. It will make you have the freedom, financial freedom, and feel always motivated to wake up, because at the end of the day, you are building your own empire. You are building an empire that your kids will inherit. You are building the empire that your next generation will inherit. But when you're still employed, some people feel motivated when they are given a promotion. They are moved to the level of the CEOs or COOs, and they feel like they are now getting to the right direction that they want. Folks, you are just but employed. If today you won't meet the targets that the organization want, or the company wants, or the person who employs you want, do you know what is dangled into your face? You will be fired. And when you start thinking that I'm going to be fired and I need to pay for my bills, it makes you try to work harder and harder and build for someone else's empire. So, as always, just bringing the insight to you that we need to work real hard to start thinking on how we can build our own jobs. You can start it today by using the job that you have, the money that you get, to raise the capital to start your own business. It's never late, and it will never be late, so long as we have that motivating factor, so long as we have that urge that we want to build our own empire. That will make us work harder to get out and be on the side of financial freedom. So, thank you for joining me today. It's your boy Eric, and I'm out. Bye-bye. Be blessed. Till next time.